Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo, also known as My Injury Guy, shooting another video for you here today. And the topic of today's video is fall down cases, premises liability cases. Why don't they settle? So, I've got a couple of pretty good premises liability cases in my office right now, and where people fell on property. And by good, I mean the injuries are pretty big. So that's just the way lawyers talk about cases. I never want any of my clients to get hurt. But, you get a big case in the office, it's an opportunity to make enough money so that you can afford to help people on the smaller ones and not go broke. At least that's the way I look at it. But anyway, these are some pretty substantial injury cases, and even I was a little bit surprised because the way we work the cases up in my office, we're very thorough. So before I started my own law firm, 18 years ago or something like that, or 16 years ago, however long it's been, I worked at other law firms. And what I discovered is that at the firms I worked at, they treated premises liability, in other words, a fancy way for saying a fall down, a case, they treated them like they were a car crash. So fall down cases could be somebody visiting the grocery store and the freezers are leaking and you slip. They could be a slip and fall in a restroom. They could be a fall on somebody's property. It could be a fall on a sidewalk. Those are fall down or common injury on property cases. I've also had injury on property cases where a sign fell and hit somebody in the head. During the lockdowns, there was a store that hastily assembled plexiglass screens to keep the cashier away from the customer, and the screen fell and clobbered the older lady I represented. Really clobbered her and hurt her. So those are examples of those kinds of cases, but it's a real mistake for an attorney or anyone else to treat those like they're a car crash, right? So I do talk to a lot of people who get hurt at work, or they get hurt in a car crash or a motorcycle or truck crash, or even a pedestrian versus car crash. And, they're like, oh, well, it's a straightforward case. I want to see if they'll be fair before I talk to a lawyer. I don't want to just call a lawyer right away, but in a fall down case, it is very, very important, very, very important for you to consider talking to a lawyer earlier on, because they're way more complicated. I'll give you an example. In a car crash case, there's 3 things you have to prove in court to win a trial. In a premises liability or fall down case, there are literally 6 things you have to prove. And some of those things are establishing how long the thing that made you fall was there, who put it there, was the landlord or property manager or store owner aware that it was there, were there any efforts to fix it, were there old injuries at the same location. So hopefully you can kind of get from what I'm talking about, you can sort of understand where I'm coming from. There's a lot more investigation and thinking and workup that has to be done on these cases before, we can even get to the point where we try to settle them. And that's why I tell people they're way more complicated. You can't treat them like a car crash. You have to investigate them. And that means that you, as an injured person, my best advice for you is to contact a lawyer and get a consultation as close to the date of your fall as possible. Because here's another hot issue in fall down cases: video. Lots of people have Ring doorbells. Lots of businesses have installed cameras surveillance or security cameras. And, a lot of companies have systems that record over the data, or they have a business policy where they keep the video, but they only keep the video for a short period of time. If you're contacting a lawyer far after the date that you fell, it might be that the video data is gone, or it's been recorded over, or they replaced the memory card in the camera, right? Or there's no opportunity for us to go out and get photographs of what caused you to fall or what caused you an injury. I got to tell you, when I don't have photos or video of what caused you to fall, it's a real problem. And when I do, then, it's something we can do something with. It also helps evaluate the case. So for almost every reason, it's a good idea to at least talk to an attorney. It might be that you have an impossible case. It might be that you have a good case, but that, it's going to benefit from investigation early on. So that is pretty much what I wanted to tell you about fall down and injury on property, premises liability cases. So if you have been involved in an accident or need any help or have any questions, please feel free to call me anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. And please stay and watch till the end of the video. I have some killer tools and information that I created for injured people, and they're 100% free, and I'm getting a ton of positive feedback. So I have great resources and tools for you. Watch till the end of the video where I describe them. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my injury guy.
Call my injury guy.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my